Good morning everybody. I just want to talk about the weather over the last 3 years. Actually, I'm going to start from January 2022. January 22, right, if we can get the issue with the loud bike time to an erection, that's bad today. They suddenly stepped up all these structural forces against me in a sly, sneaky fucking way. But anyway, January 2022, almost every single day was sunny. So obviously the sky was opening up and I was being circled with the sun, so quite literally almost every single day of January 22 was sunny where I was. But if you were to take all the days into consideration for that specific month, you had roughly 5 days of cloudy weather in total for the whole of January. In February, you still had a few days of cloud, but there wasn't really that many. It's sort of hazy sunshine, white cloud. Actually, I can't really remember properly February 2022. And then obviously March was mostly very thin layers of white cloud here and there, but mostly sunny for almost every day, with the occasional torrential rainstorm. April, you had thunderstorms and lightning, and you had quite a few days of persistent rainstorms that last anything from 20 minutes to 2 hours. So when we come into the month of May, again it's very similar, very heavy torrential rainstorms, but it wasn't that hot. May was definitely May this year of 2024. It's hotter than what it was in 2023 and in 2022. But anyway, when we come to June, there was a few. No, it wasn't. I think it was about the second week in June. There was about 3 days where half the day was cloudy, or we had a load of torrential rainstorms here and there. But it wasn't hot. It was about the same temperature as it is today, maybe even a bit cooler than today actually, in fact. I can't remember properly. July was warm, got quite warm in July. Most days were sort of 22 to 25 degrees Celsius with the occasional 26, 27 and possibly 28 as well. August, it was still warm. The nighttime temperatures were warm as well. I think it was warmer in the nighttime in August than it was in July. I cannot remember. And then obviously in the month of August and late July, I think it was, I was camping at Portland near Weymouth, where the lighthouse is. Most days were cloudy mornings, so the first 2 hours of the morning for most days of July, you did actually get a cloudy morning. So in total, if we're to calculate all the months of the whole of 2022, you have roughly 6 weeks of cloudy days if you were to clam it together into one, taking into account the cloud that covers up went over, the torrential rainstorms, the misty mornings, or the cloud. If you were to compile it all together, cram it together, you had about 6 weeks in total. But I haven't finished. August, you did have some colder weather, but it wasn't until the very end of August, like the last couple of days. And then September, you had some cloudy days, some rainy days where most of the day would have been rainy. When we came back in just after, say, the middle of September, you did have a fair amount of cloud at times, but 90% of the day would have been sunshine. So September again was sort of torrential rainstorms with sunny days basically. When we came into the month of October, it was a bit brighter. You didn't have so many torrential rainstorms and you had a lot more sunnier days, so it was quite a sunny month. November, most days were sunny again, but there were, I can't remember if it's December or November, there were 3 misty mornings that lasted until about 10:30, 11 a.m. before the sun came out and it was blue skies and sunshine again. Every single day in December for the first 2 weeks was blue skies and sunshine. When we came to the last 2 weeks, it was changeable. There's a cloud about, but it's mostly sunshine and blue skies. But although there was a lot of cloud about, where I was in particular, for me, almost every single day of December was sunny. Right, so on Christmas Day, you did have a grey, cloudy, rainy day of 2022. Then it was sunny every single day until, that's with no cloud at all, just pure sunshine and blue skies, until January the 1st, 2023, which was a rainy day as well. When we came to the 2nd of January 2023, it was different than it was in 2022. Apart from one snow shower that lasted for about, let's work it out, about 3 minutes. So it's like a torrential, so it's like a blizzard that lasts for 3 minutes, where it caused some snow to hit the ground. Take that away, and a 1 hour cloudy spell on another day in January of 2023, and a couple of rogue clouds with less than 15 minutes of cloud on another day. Every single day of January 2023 was blue skies and sunshine. When we come to February, apart from one rainy morning, this wasn't torrential, this is just rainy morning, up until about midday, maybe 1 p.m, and another day where you have white cloud with the sun coming through at times up until roughly 2 o'clock in the afternoon, though it was sunny even though the cloud was coming over. Every single day except the last day of February 2023 was sunny. When we came into March, I was visiting my father's, so there were more in the way of cloudy days, and you did have cold weather, but even so, in total you had about, for that month of March, you probably had the total of about 3.5 days, if you were to cram in all like the rainstorms, the snow, the cloud, or whatever into one sort of time phrase, roughly about 3.5 days for that month of cloudy, rainy days or whatever, otherwise blue skies and sunshine or sunshine. When we came into April, again, you probably had about another 4, maybe a bit longer, so maybe about 4 days of cloudy days, but you see it's not fully cloudy, it's sunny, you see, at times, so it's very hard to give an estimate it. But come to the end of April, you start getting these torrential rainstorms with sunny days. Right, in the month of May 2023, it was not as hot as what it is this year for May 2024, but you had it was sunny every single day via 6 torrential rainstorms that lasted anything from a few minutes to 15 minutes maximum for the whole of that month. June 2023, there wasn't a single cloudy day or an overcast day of June. In July 2023, there was one torrential rainstorm that lasted about 15 minutes and another that lasted a couple of minutes. Otherwise, every single day of July 2023 was sunny. When we come into August 2023, apart from a 1 hour cloud cover in total for the whole of that month, and 2 rainstorms lasting no more than 5 minutes, both of them, every single day of August 2023 was sunny. In September 2023 there was a lot of cloud about, but where I've been, or where I walked in particular, there wasn't a single cloudy day for September 2023 where I was. It was sunny every day. There wasn't a single day or a single area of cloud cover. For everybody else, or the general overview for this area, in September 2023, in total you probably had about a day and a half of cloud or rain in total for the whole of September 2023. When we came into October, there's a load of rainstorms and a lot of heavy rain. Most of it was at night, so all the rain was occurring at night, where it's blue skies and sunshine in the day. Whenever it was raining, it was always at night. So to actually put in the daytime hours, you're probably looking at about 2.5 days in total of rainy, cloudy days for the whole of October. In November 2023, there was quite a lot of cloud. However, where I was, once again, it was sunshine every single day for November 2023. But for everybody else, I'd say in total, you're probably looking at about maybe 3 days of cloudy, rainy days for that specific month. And then December, again, I'm trying to think, December 2023, yeah, most days were sunny. I was trying to think how many days. Let me just have a quick think, recap. 2023, that's the year just gone. You had the equivalent of about 2 days of rainy, cloudy days, cramming all the cloud and foggy weather or rainy weather together where the sun's not out. So about 2 days in total. Otherwise, every single day of December 2023 was sunny. January, before we go to January 2024, I just want to mention that I thought 2022 was a hot, sunny, blue sky year. Last year was over twice as sunny as the days. So you had about 6 weeks in total for 2022, cramming it all together, you know, the torrential rainstorms or whatever, into one area. And then in 2023, you're looking at no more than about 3 weeks at a push, with everything crammed together. It's only because of the month of March and April where these sort of 7 to 8 days crammed together sort of builds up the cloudiness of that specific year. Otherwise, 2023 is probably the sunniest year I've ever known. January 2024 was a bit more favourable. So where I was, unfortunately, the sun was coming out and circling me everywhere I went to. So where I actually went in January 2024, quite literally every single day was sunny. And for me, there was no more than 2 days of cloud cover over me in the whole of January 2024. For everybody else, I say there'd be an equivalent to about a week's worth of cloudy, rainy weather in total. Though I can't guarantee that, because even though it was sunny where I was and it looked cloudy everywhere else where I was nearby, I can't say that for the whole of Somerset. it could be the same as what I experienced. In February 2023, I visited my dad's. In total, there was roughly about, well, it was sunny then, you see, in the way where I was, it'd be like the curse, sort of, I use this term, cursing me with the sun. I'd probably say, for everybody, if you take away the curse around me with the sunshine, in February there's probably about a week's worth of cloud and rain in total. For me, in total crammed together for that month, I'd say there's about 4 days of cloud and rain in total, maximum. When we come into April of 2024, I mean, yeah, I think I said 24, did I? 2024, for April 2024, which is the month that's just gone, it's slightly warmer than what it was in 2023 and 2022, but not that much warmer, mostly towards the end of the month, and the nighttime temperatures were roughly the same as what they were on those previous years that I mentioned. But all in all, I'd say there's about 2 days in total for cloudy, rainy weather crammed together for the whole of that month. But then again, where I went, it's been sunny, so the sun sort of circled me in these places. For everybody else, I'd say there's about 4 to 5 days in the month of April where it's cloudy, otherwise every other day's been sunny. Right, we just hit May. We're just sort of, I think today's date is the 8th or the 9th of May. So far, every single day of May's been sunny. I wouldn't say blue skies as such, but it's been hazy sunshine or sunny. There hasn't been any cloudy days. So that takes you up until current time. Right, now with the temperatures. So we'll start with just the hot months basically. September, the first 2 weeks of September 2023, the overnight temperature in my flat was 34 degrees Celsius, and I had to camp because of it. The daytime temperature was roughly the same, but I had the windows open, sort of no difference really. And the outside temperature was 31 degrees Celsius in the first week of September 2023. In September of 2022, the temperature was 13 degrees Celsius outside, and is a mixture of torrential rainstorms. Although I say 2022 was the sunniest year ever, I can tell you now, when you compare it to 2023, it's a massive difference. 2023 is probably the sunniest year I've ever known in my whole life. So the summer of 2001 I think was quite sunny as well, but you did have a fair amount of cloudy weather as well. 1994 was another sunny year, and if I recall it, to 1992 had some sunny days as well, but I'm trying to go back to 86, I think it is, 1986, had some sunshine as well. I can't remember if it's 86, but there was a year where it was quite sunny. There has been quite sunny years. I think there was a load of cloudy periods as soon as we come into sort of 1990, late 1994 onwards, because most days were sort of cloudy up until about the year 1999, and the sun started to peak out and it became sunny again. But all in all, I think it was 2018, I can't remember the year, it might have been 2017. It was a year they were growing sunflowers in the apex, High Bridge near Burnham-on-Sea. That was another very sunny year. Although that was a sunny year, I'd still say it was more cloudy, with some form of cloudier days, and I'd probably estimate it as just a little tiny bit cloudier than the year 2022, but not by much. And ever since 2016 area, or 2017 area, every year has been mostly sunny years. So I'll leave it there. If you want to leave any comments, please do, and thanks for listening. Cheers.